Hey, everybody, good morning. I am on day 32 of rarely leaving my house. And we are here every Saturday at the Bro Show. My name is Michael Loshi. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and I'm here with John every Saturday for the Emotion Code Bro Show. And today's subject is all about your scarcity consciousness or your scarcity mindset. You need to know more about that today on the Bro Show. So good morning, everybody, and good morning to John.
Good morning. Yes, my name is John in Verity, and I'm certified in emotion code, certified body code practitioner. And this is a popular subject at this time, this climate that we're in. Yeah, a lot of fear out there, a lot of scarcity mindset. And yeah, so we're here to help a couple people today on this and just sort of shift into that, that abundance and sort of the growth mindset. Yeah. So stay tuned. We're going to cover a few key points there and show you how it's done.
And if you're not really sure what it means, scarcity consciousness, it might not be you, but it could be somebody you know that says something like, well, there's not going to be enough for me, or someone that gets jealous of somebody else having things, or the little mindset that you're not good enough or you shouldn't have it. They're just scarcity. Everything's scarce to you. And that scarcity is what's causing you not to be abundant. We're going to help you figure that out today. And what you need to do to open your valves, almost like a valve in a faucet. Right now, for most people, the water dropping, that's the receiving mode, and people's valves are shut tight. So today, what loosens a valve? Hashtag the valve looseners.
No, that's not me.
Okay, John, who is with us today before we get started? A couple of friends joining us already.
Hey, Kareem Beach Murray says good morning. And Natasha Paula Samuels here says hello. Hey, it's Barb Ashcroft from the island there. Nice to see you two bros.
Hey, good morning, everybody. John and I are live here every Saturday. We're on episode number 143. So hashtag, I know you don't really have much to do, some of you people, so you could always have a bro marathon. Speaking of marathons, guess what we've got coming up? I'm going to show you an event that's happening next Sunday. That would be a week from today, John. Here's what we got. It is a full day summit. It's called a Remove Trapped Emotions Online Summit. What's that? I don't know. It's online. Oh, it's a summit with a lot of people. What are they doing? Hashtag removing trapped emotions all day.
What?
Starting at 10 a.m., one of our delightful friends, Helena, she is the Stop Smoking lady. If you're a smoker or if you're a practitioner that wants to help people quit smoking, tune into her. She's going to be doing a whole hour. And guess who's next? Go ahead, John.
Hey, that's me. Yeah. Chronic pain specialists. I'll be talking about some key elements that's causing your chronic pain. So I'll probably go through around like 6 most common types of chronic pain and what's underlying it, what's actually causing it. And so join me at 11 a.m. Pacific.
And you're going to do a couple sessions live so people can understand
a bunch of sessions
right to the quote unquote healing of that process. And you know what? Because I am mentoring so many practitioners, I'm doing one just for practitioners, and it's kind of like it's kind of self-care, like what the practitioner really needs to do. So that'll be for practitioners. Our friend Cindy Trost is coming in at 1. She's going to talk about pets and do some emotion code pets. And John Schluckbach is doing for business owners. What do business owners need to know about the emotion code? So pretty excited about that. That is a free summit. It's a week from tomorrow on Sunday, and it's live streaming on this Facebook page for the whole day. How long? For the whole day, starting at 10 a.m. Now, another thing I'm going to share with you is I've just released it after practicing it and teaching it to people is if you are a practitioner of any kind and you need to use a chart to identify emotions, I can help you do it 100 times faster. No, not 99, 100 times faster. For example, if it's taking you 2 or 3 sessions to do a full heart wall, you can do that 100 times faster, still doing the complete heart wall. Why? Because you identified those little buggers real super fast. And so go below, removetrappedemotions.com/faster, and you're going to see what a reasonable price that is. I think it's like $108 or something, and you will start doubling your speed and salary right away. Okay, John, that was the Emotion Coach Summit. And then we're talking about next week's show. Did I do that yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so next week's show, some of you might know my background with law of attraction. You know, I've been teaching it for 20 years, and don't make me, I can name drop. I can name drop real fast. 3.7 million copies, 37 language, interviewed by Oprah 4 times, had my own radio show on the Oprah Network, traveled the world 3 times in my books in 37 languages. And now I'm sitting at home in my house, and it's the best place ever. So I had a series called How to Use Law of Attraction for Employment, because people would say, oh, I'm unemployed. Now, there's a lot of energy to the word unemployed, you know, if we tested it. So next Saturday's Bro Show is going to have a little twist, and it's a little twist of Law of Attraction. It's going to be a Law of Attraction show on what you need to know about your employment or getting the job or getting an interview and how that's impacted by Law of Attraction. And I'm going to teach you some key things next Saturday here live in the Bro Show. Okay, John, one check who else has joined us, and then we're going to talk about today's subject. So go ahead, please.
Yeah, so if you're watching live, say hello. You know what? If you're watching the replay, say hello as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you are, and yeah, say hello. Let us know where you're from. Love to know where you're from. Do that now. And I'll probably be, you know, we will be looking for 2 volunteers today that want to, you know, shift that scarcity mindset into a more abundant mindset. So be, yeah, again, say hello, and looking for 2 people. Okay, so we have Laura Nelson Bowman's here. Says
hey,
good morning.
Laura, good morning.
Jennifer Towner's here. Says good morning. And we have Tammy Thymer Gray. Good morning from Wisconsin.
Hey, Tammy. We got Marty Hefner with us. Marty joined me on my, every day I'm doing a free daily Law of Attraction clinic. I'm on day number like 34. I've helped over 205 people in 34 days.
Wow.
And I know Marty's name, so he's been joining at 11 a.m. So good morning, Marty. Joyce Dent is with us. Good morning, Joyce Dent.
Amy Collins is here. Hello, Valve Loosener. So Amy Collins, Wilton, Connecticut.
Hey, Amy, thanks for having fun with us.
Yeah.
Oh, can I have the honors for our new first time watcher?
Wow, that's a good one.
Karen Purser Strudevant. Welcome, first timer. That's a lot of name, Karen Purser Strudevant. Hey, welcome. We're going to have some fun with you today. Doug Collins is watching from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Well, who else, John? There's some more people, and then we're going to get started today.
Yeah, Annette Jensen's here from Denmark. So excited, made it for today's live show. That's a 4-name. I skipped 2 of them.
Annette Dankerhorst Jensen. Okay, so John, so today we're talking about consciousness and, you know, scarcity consciousness, or anything that's blocking us or stopping us. But one thing that we're able to do, because the subconscious mind knows everything, we can give it a math question, right? Mm-hmm. And we do that a lot with emotion. We'll say, what is the percentage that I'm inflexible, my neck's inflexible? And you know what? We don't have to do the math. We can muscle test and find out the answer. So the subconscious mind can measure the level of our openness to receive money, or our closedness, or the amount of times we have negative thoughts. And I mean, we couldn't sit with a pad of paper and keep score and try to get the answer. Our subconscious mind is so freaking smart, it knows everything. So we might say, what is the percentage that when it comes to me having things or earning things or being abundant, what is the habit of me discounting that thought? Do I do that often? Yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how often? 10. So that would be scarcity consciousness, meaning your mindset is scarce. There's not enough for me. I can't have that. I'm not good enough. Nobody in my family made that kind of money. And no judgment about scarcity consciousness other than it's keeping you in the scarcity consciousness bubble. So we are able as practitioners to measure that with your brain, your brilliant subconscious mind. We say, what is the severity of the level of my scarcity consciousness? That's it. On 1 to 10, we'll do a 1 to 10. So, John, tell us more about the main contributor that we're going to work with today that creates that scarcity consciousness. What is that?
The number one main contributor is these guys right here. Trapped emotions. So unprocessed emotions from past negative events. So about the size of your fist, little ball of energy. You can't see them, but you can feel them, and they affect your mindset, and create those thoughts that Michael is just referring to, the scarcity, there's not enough, and all that. So we go in there with our muscle testing. We find these trapped emotions, and we clear them out, and we use a magnet. And so we're shifting out of that scarcity, and once they're cleared, into that abundance mindset. Right. Just like that.
Someone might say, well, where did that emotion come from? Well, I don't know. Like, this is an example. Maybe when you were young, you overheard a conversation about your parents were fighting about money, or they were worried about money. And you picked up the vibration, not the story. You can hear the story, but you picked up a vibration they were having about that, or you got scared and you heard that. And then that emotion, you never processed it. How come? Because you're a little kid and you didn't know how to process. Hashtag adults don't either. What is a processed emotion? It means an emotion that you had that you got rid of. How do you do that? You kick and you swear and you break dishes and you go to hatemylife.com. You do all that real briefly. And then when you're done, you'll say, whew, got rid of that. Did you ever do that? So when you've processed an emotion in the past by how you feel. You can feel the relief of a processed emotion because it feels better. It's like, oh, I'm so glad. I'm sorry I broke your dishes, but oh, that felt good. In other words, that's how you get rid of, that's one way to get rid of a processed emotion, John. What's the new school way?
Yeah, the new school way is the emotion code. That's what we're doing here. So actually, you know what? I'll show you how this all came about. Here, that's the book. Written by Dr. Brad. So it's the technique we're certified in, the emotion code, and we took a course. We're trained practitioners to find these trapped emotions and clear them out. So they're in their subconscious. So consciously, you may know, but subconsciously, there's just a lot more there that you don't know about. That's influencing your vibe, your mindset. Mm-hmm.
So, John, we are going to go back to welcome some of our friends, but you know what? We need someone to step up to the plate. Tell people what we need to get from them today.
Oh, yeah, super simple. Need to be watching live. I need to volunteer in the comments. And a little context on, your scarcity, your thoughts. You know what? How about a severity? Consciously give us a severity. 10 out of 10. Fear of growth or whatever it may be, or 10 out of 10 scarcity. If you're a toilet paper hoarder, that's probably a 10. Yeah. No judgment, but yeah, go ahead and volunteer in the comments now.
Well, good stuff. Well, you know what, I'd be remiss if I didn't reopen our feedback from our viewers from Amy Ravasio Collins. I always say this, Michael Loge is the best, capitalized, law of attraction leader out there. Thank you very much. Our new friend Karen is from Utah, and Samantha Clifton from Pasadena, California is with us. Who else, John?
Sharon DeRose. Hello, bros, from Burlington, Ontario.
Hey, Sharon.
Yeah, Mona Saunderson's here. Good morning, bros. Amy Collins is volunteering. Great.
Yeah.
Frank Perry.
Yeah, so just to remember to volunteer, we need 3 things. What is the severity of the problem, 0 to 10? Where do you think you have the problem? Give us permission. Frank Perry's new to the house. I think he just found out about me yesterday, and all of a sudden he's rearranged his day to be here. Frank Perry, welcome to my world. And he lives outside of Toronto in Bolton, Ontario. And Marty is from Corning, New York.
Nice, yeah. Wide range today. Permelia Parham, good morning, bros. Happy to be watching from sunny Parksville on Vancouver Island, just down the road from Barbashcroft. Hey, Parksville, representing. Yeah, Karen, hi, say hi.
Yeah, okay, so here's what we need. We need to work. You got to put us to work here. So the first person that answers those three conditions will have their vibration changed about their availability of money coming to them. Who would not want that session?
I see some scrolling down here.
Okay, C.G. Perkins is with us. She is from Corning, New York. Corning's in the house today. Is that the official home of the Corning dinnerware set? I wonder. Michelle, you don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
I do.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
My mother used to brag that they were unbreakable, and she always broke them. And she would be so proud about that it broke. I never got that. Michelle McDonough from Massachusetts. You're surprised to know how to pronounce it, aren't you? I'm from New Brunswick, which is north of Massachusetts, USA. A couple more, John, and then we're going to start today.
Yeah, Elaine Goldman from Virginia Beach. Juanita Ecker is here. Tammy Thymer Gray. Yes, please. First time here. Hopefully there's a little more context for Tammy down below here. Amy Collins says 10 scarcity. Samantha Clifton, my husband James is volunteering. He's next to me. He thinks money is the root of all evil.
Oh, I want to work on James.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm not scared of James, okay? Hey, James, thanks for playing and having fun with us today. Here is my hunch. By the end of today, okay, within 2 minutes, you are going to have different thoughts about lots of things because the emotions that you receive that are processed are causing you to have all those belief systems. So, John, I'm going to walk through. I'll narrate the first part of it. I might go silent, and then you can cue up who you're going to work with today. So John and I are trained to be able to identify emotions. Now, Dr. Brad has a list of 60. I have 150 in total. There's another list that I have. So there's a lot of emotions. Now, James might only have 4 of them. So that's the good news. And then I got to find them. So you know what, John and I, we don't guess. And we don't have psychic spiritual powers, and we don't have little angels whispering, pick that one. We don't do that. We don't play that game. No one plays that game. We're not just getting an intuitive feeling. We're using muscle testing. And muscle testing is an agreement that we have with our body that simply says, lock the muscles in my finger when I find the right answer. As I scan the list from up to down to left to right, I don't want to guess anything. I want my fingers to lock up. So I'm going to be using muscle testing on John's behalf.
James.
Yeah, I just lost his name. James. And I'm going to find out which one it is. Now, it's like James is letting me into his computer hard drive. Like I'm going to dial in, and now I'm muscle testing, waiting to connect with James. And I get there, and what do I need from James before I can enter his computer? His password. James gave me the password, which is what?
Yes. Permission. You have permission.
Permission.
Yeah.
So, and then I could say, hey, James, I found the little buggers that are causing you to have that mindset. Is that enough, John? Then what?
We got to do something about it. Can't just talk about it.
Okay.
We release it. So we take a magnet and we swipe it over our heads. It's going along the governing meridian. So in traditional Chinese medicine, we have these energy meridians that run through our bodies. There's a whole bunch of them. And one is called the governing meridian, which actually links up all the other meridians. So with the whole process, we get to that surfacing of that old trapped emotion. Magnet amplifies our intention to clear out the trapped emotion. Poof, it's gone. And usually there's a few. Well, some people have more than others. But yeah, Michael's going to rattle off a few dozen here, probably.
So I am just connected. Watch my fingers. That's a yes. That's a no. So am I Michael Loge? No. Am I James? Yes. Am I Michael? No. Okay, good. So because my subconscious mind is the most brilliant thing on the planet, it can do any calculation at all. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 would be severely scarce. It means I see everything with scarcity. I don't allow things to come to me. If it was like a valve in the faucet, it would be shut tight. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being severely closed, a valve for abundance, and a really high level of scarcityness. No one checked that. I made it up. What is the severity? Is it 1? Let it go if it's a no. Is it 1? Is it 1 out of 10? Is it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Whoops, can't even get through that. Is it a 10? Yes. Is it a 9? It's a 10. So here's what we learned so far. James's subconscious mind, that's pretty brilliant, says 100% of this severity. Well, it didn't say that. I did ask. 100% of all my scarcity consciousness thoughts are emotions. Okay, good. Now, what's next? I got to find them. So how many? Is there 1? No. Is there 2? No. Look at that. There's 3. Okay, there's 3 of them. Are they mine? No. Are they my dad's? No. Are they my mom's? Yep. What does that mean, John?
It's a different type. So there's different types of emotions.
Yeah, inherited from his mom was
inherited. You get mom, dad. They can get them from their parents. They can go back many, many, many generations. So you're living your parents or ancestors, vibration. So it runs in the family. It is a very true statement. And
you're just like your mother. Yeah.
You're magnet.
Yeah. So here's what I found. So before today's session, I'm using his voice because I'm not Michael. I'm his proxy, right? So before today's session, what was the severity of my overall level of scarcity consciousness? Meaning I see everything is not enough and scarce, and that I couldn't be abundant, and so on. Was it 8, 9, 10? And I found 3 emotions. They were inherited from my mom. That means your mom had an experience where she had these emotions, and the 3 emotions were anxiety, despair, and disgust. And then I identified them all, delete them all. Now I'm going to check my work. Now, what is the severity of my overall level of scarcity consciousness? It was a 10. Is it 10? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now listen to this next question. Would it be okay for me to be abundant? It would be. Was it okay a minute ago? No. Would it be safe for me to be abundant? Yes. Was it a minute ago? No. Am I worthy of being abundant? Yes. Was I a minute ago? Nope. Do I believe I can be abundant? Yes. Did I a minute ago? Nope. On a scale of 1 to 10 before today's session, what was the severity of my doubtfulness that I could ever be abundant? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the severity of doubt is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Now let's cue law of attraction. Law of attraction is this energy that's in your room right now. It's everywhere, and it is just energy, and its job is to respond the vibration that you are sending. So if law of attraction is always responding, whether negative or positive, because it's not very smart, but it's obedient, if it's responding to your vibration about your scarcity consciousness, and then it gets changed, guess what? Hashtag, you don't have the same vibration anymore. And law of attraction doesn't remember what the vibration was 5 minutes ago. It's responding to the new vibration right now. So my hunch is over the next couple of days or earlier, maybe within a couple hours, you might notice something different about how you feel about spending money or earning money or all of that. And my hunch is that you'll come back next Saturday and give us a holy shit balls update. We're open to that, right, John? For one of those?
We like that. Yeah, we like that. So James, Samantha.
So I'm definitely disconnected from James now. So James, if you want to share with us if you had any sensation, and by that I mean it's like, whew, I felt that, or it stings, or it's tingles, or whatever that might be for you, you can let us know. John, back to you.
Yeah, the other thing too is like it might take some time, so a week to sort of unfold, and keep a gentle eye on your observations on your wallet, spending money, that kind of thing. So we like to see that shift around that. So I mean, if you think that like money is evil or the root of all evil, or causes all that, do you think your wallet's going to be full or your bank account's going to be full?
Yeah, law of attraction can't buck the current, and that was a B. Law of attraction can't buck the current if you're sending scarcity vibes yet want to have money. So I changed that formula today.
Yeah.
Here's the sentence. Maybe Samantha, you can write this down. The speed at which I can attract any money is equal to how much doubt I have in attracting it. I'll say it again. The speed, how fast I can attract money is equal to how much doubt I have in receiving it. Why? Because doubt's a negative vibration. On this hand, I say I want money. On this hand, I doubt I can have it. Guess what? The negative vibration of doubt cancels the positive vibration of desire, so the net effect of the manifestation is zero. Now, James can say, hey, I'd like to become more abundant, and there's no negative vibration that's canceling that. So that's why we can almost guarantee there's going to be a change. It's not our law. It's the law of attraction. When your vibes change, your results change.
Brilliant. Yeah. You got update already here, actually. She says, yes, or he says, yes. My mom was very frugal. I'm excited. Thank you. Chills in the back of my neck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that and giving us an update.
Yeah. So, yeah, going to work with Michelle McDonough. She says,
McDonough.
I'm volunteering. I have a belief that I don't deserve more money than just enough to get by. Level 10. Okay. I think I got this mindset from my parents.
That's a good sentence, right? I hear that a lot. It's like, or people just want enough to get by. Really? What if you had more? But see, that's the scarcity mindset. Good for her for identifying that, right? That's
So what's that vibration? Other common things is like paycheck to paycheck, or even Steven, you know. So
I wonder how Steven got involved, but I guess it's a cute play on the word even Steve.
It is better than the than what's associated with John.
Yeah, I guess so. Or Randy. Imagine having the name Randy.
Michelle, gonna connect up here. So I'm muscle testing. Looks like this, and my hands are just gonna be down in my lap here. And here we go, Michelle. Tuning in, connecting up. So I have permission, Michelle, and connect as a proxy. Proxy. Yeah, so I do have a good connection. Yeah, drink a little extra water here. Okay, so belief, don't deserve more money than just enough to get by. So this is true. Yeah, so you're in this mindset. Yeah, severity of this sort of like scarcity, even enough, severity of don't deserve more money is at least a 5. Yeah, is it a 9? Yeah. Okay, so it is a 10. Yeah. So we want to take that scarcity and, move it down to a 0 so you can be, 100% in, abundance and have more money than you need, enough to, help others and take nice vacations, buy a bunch of delicious food. Okay, so is there trapped emotion, Michelle? That we can identify and clear here. Yeah. Anything from your parents? Yeah. Did you get something from your father or mother? So you got something from your mom. So it's inherited from your mom. It's in column A. No, it's in column B. B even row. B6. So inherited pride. Shame. Is it a shock? No. Is it unworthy? Yes. Is it worthless? No. So it's inherited unworthy from mama. All right. Mom was born with it. Yeah. All right. So she got it from her mom. I'm just going to do a quick check on generations. At least 3. Yeah. At least 5. Yeah. At least 10. Yeah. Don't really need to know more than 3. Usually in sessions, I'll just do like 3 generations and clear it. But I'm kind of curious. 15 generations, yeah. 20, no. So I got 17 generations back. So if you go 17 times 20, so it's 20 years per generation, you get a large number, and then you can subtract that number from 2020, this year, and that will give you a rough estimate of when that trap.
Why am I hearing math equation
was cleared? Does anyone have a calculator? And can remember what I just said. So I got my money magnet here. This nice little Hawaii one. Oh, my little guy Benny, he takes this off the fridge and he likes to chew on it. So it's got some teeth marks on the back. Brought it special for today's show. Clear that inherited, unworthy from Michelle. This inherited one, clear from her. All people with us, so all people may or may not have that. Yeah, clear that inherited, unworthy from Michelle McDonough. All right, is that cleared? Yeah, good. All right, so severity is at a 6, 5. We're at a 5, so it's a big shift there in one trapped emotion. In 17 generations, that's quite a bit. Yeah. All right, so another trapped emotion maybe you're born with. Yeah, another inherited emotion, Michelle. Yeah, creating the scarcity. Don't deserve more. Okay, odd. Yeah, even. So it's an A odd. 1, 3, say 3. So it also is, so it is crying inherited sadness or sorry. So it's inherited rejection. Okay, is that mom's side? No. So you got that from your father. Okay, father born with it. Yeah. Goes back 3 generations or 5 or 6 generations back. Need to know more. Nope. Clear that. Release that inherited rejection, father side, and all with this.
Okay, John, I'm going to go back to the room and welcome some friends, and you can
wave my magnet a little bit more.
Yeah, you can expedite your process though there.
Okay,
a couple of things went on while you're doing that. And the reason why I was able to do it, because John's actually narrating right now, so it takes longer to do this, right? If you're not telling anybody, you don't have to say everything out loud. So Amy Collins, she was at a 10 with her scarcity, and I got her down to a 0, and she had absorbed somebody's trauma of ashamed. Somebody was ashamed, and they were ashamed about receiving money or earning or something like that. I didn't ask the story. I just said, was this ashamed around money? And I deleted it. It was just 1. So Amy Collins, you can hold your head up high and receive money. And our new friend, Frank Perry, he had an interesting sentence, fear of growth level. So I gave him my good old favorite, creative insecurity. And Frank had some creative insecurity, which is the insecurity about developing anything, relationships or work or projects or writing or reading, any kind of projects. It's that insecurity to do it because you don't want to get it wrong. Hashtag Frank, you can hold your head up high because you are about to go flip chart crazy and getting your projects and all your growth and everything already. So thanks for volunteering. Norman Zambesco is saying hello. Candace Cass is joining us again.
Nice.
And Marty Hefner has confirmed the Corning Glass Center and Pyrex. My mother was so loyal to those brands. She was also loyal to Sears. She never really stepped anywhere for Sears. And they used to get dressed up to go to Sears. That was the days when they would get dressed up. Yeah. But my mother was always stunning. Like she was a hairdresser, so she wasn't wearing slippers to the mailbox. No, not in my house. My sister just took a picture. My mom's in a senior home, and my sister goes to see her, but she's not allowed in. So they're talking through the window. And my mom's not 100% in her state of mind like she used to. And Denise said, if she could see her hair right now, I guess it was just a big looking through the screen, talking to my sister. God love my sister for doing that, going talking to her through the window. Hey, Ahmed saying, what's up, Magnet Bros?
What's up, Ahmed?
We had a lot of fun today, John. I'm just going to remind our friends that maybe just watching us, why don't you give us the big recap about this event right here. It is next Sunday. Go ahead, please.
It's next Sunday. We have a online summit right here on this Facebook page. It's Trapped Emotion Summit. So there's going to be 5 of us, all-day event starting at 10 a.m. Pacific with Helena. And Helena's the Stop Smoking wizard, and I'll be coming on next at 11 a.m. Chronic pain specialist. I'll be going over 6 most common types of trapped of pain and what's actually causing them. And Michael's up next at 12 noon Pacific or 3 Eastern with practitioner support. So really key right now, helping practitioners, get out there, be more visible, grow your business, and to help more people. Right. Cindy Trost is up next at 1 with pet support, dogs, cats, lizards, birds, etc. Yeah. And then John S. Schlackback's here for business owners at 2 p.m. Pacific or 5 Eastern, helping business owners and what business owners need to know about, trapped emotions and the emotion code. Yeah.
Thank you, John. Well, it's free. You don't need to sign up for anything. We're not collecting any emails. You just need to be here. It's going to be running all day. So I'm going to come on at the top of every hour and welcome our new guest. And then I'm pulling out, and then they're going to take over the whole show. So I'll be there for the day in and out. I'll probably be watching comments and helping the practitioner to post stuff for them, kind of be their support. And I'm thinking at least one of those would appeal to you watching, okay, so you don't smoke, you don't have pets. And okay, that's me. So I would want to see the physical pain or practitioner support for business owners. So I'm sure one of those 5 would be ideal for you. Okay, John, that is it on that. Let's go back and chat with some more folks. Are you done with your session? You must be.
Yeah, so I worked on you, Michelle McDonough, on that belief you don't deserve more money than just enough to get by. At a 10, got that down to a 0. So there are some inherited ones from both sides, mom and dad, and then cleared a trapped emotion of sadness. And Michelle, let us know if you notice any sensation. Some people, like James, felt chills in his neck. Some people feel lighter. And other people need some time to totally process it. But definitely come back next week. Michelle, give us an update on your mindset. And a few more comments here. We have Sylvia Bellini, sunny evening in London.
She always gives us a weather update, and it usually doesn't include the word sunny in London. So good stuff, Sylvia. Nice to have you with us. Suzanne Holman saying, Michael, you were a great influence in getting me tuned into the law of attraction many years ago. It was life-changing. Thank you.
Yeah, Delane Majors here says, great show. Thank you. Yeah.
Caroline Carruthers from Vegas area is with us. Sheldon Foster. You might have already acknowledged Mona Sanderson earlier. I'm just kind of, sometimes John and I don't have the same screen. So if we missed you, we're acknowledging that we might have missed you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing Dolane Major coming in. Hey, Dolane.
Mm-hmm.
So again, next week's, there's 2 things. If you go to this webpage, I'm going to tell you a little story first. So yesterday I get an email from somebody that said they've been following me for 15 years and they've been practicing stuff in their life. And would it be possible if I gave them a discount on my law of attraction course on my online school for employment? And I thought, wow, and I always knew that trying to sell an employment course to unemployed people could be a challenge. So I wrote it as for anything to do from attracting an interview to attracting a job to attracting a different position. So I did the audio series. So I thought, I think I will. And then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to, so I went into my computer and I put a little coupon on it and I sent it to him. And first I liked that he asked me and I sent it back. And then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give it to everybody. So, and that's what I do. I just like that, I changed. So this was not on my plan yesterday, but yesterday morning, I went online and I posted it. And it is it's about 3.5-hour audio training, the 3-step process for applying law of attraction to your life for employment. Now, what word am I deliberately not using, John?
Yeah, unemployment.
Unemployment.
Getting fired.
That's
not
right.
being employed. Yeah.
Every time you say that you're unemployed, you're giving the vibration of unemployed. Next week, we're going to cover more about that. But in case you don't want to wait a week to change your vibration so you become more employable or get that job or the ideal interview, this is the time to set your vibe. Don't wait before the interview. Do it now so you can attract the ideal interview. It's free. It was $139. It is now free. I want as many people to have it. I had over 100 people sign up for it yesterday.
Wow.
So the vibration on the planet's changing with those 100 people. So the link to it, just scan my Facebook page and you'll see a bunch of people and it says employment. You'll figure it out. There we go.
Perfect.
Okay, John. So what else do you want to tell us, John?
You know what? I think we covered a lot today here. Yeah. No one solved my math equation, but that's okay. That was a bit much.
Okay.
Michelle. Oh, we got have an update from Michelle here. And Amy. Oh, Kelly May Glover's here too. All right. Well, we'll start with Kelly May. Good show. I have missed you all. Glad I was able to see you guys. Yeah. Amy Collins, you are so amazing, amazing, and generous, Michael. BFF. Michelle. Okay. Thank you so much, John. Feel a little lightheaded. I'm actually breathing in more deeply. So grateful for your help today. I am currently enrolled in the Emotion Code Certification Program. So excited to start my own business. Awesome.
So just know, Michelle, that John and I were exactly where you were. You know, so if you think, oh, I want to be like them, that's a process to get there, and you have to start where you started. You know, we started there too. So congratulations for taking Dr. Brad's training program.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, John, I think that's it. We're back here next Saturday. We're pretty excited to do the special edition on employment. And we might do an emotion code on other people and how that would fit into. So you want to be employed and all that stuff. We're going to help you with some emotion code on that as well. A reminder, I'm here live every day at 11 o'clock Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern on my free daily emotion code clinic until who knows when. But right now, I'm doing it every day. We'll see you later, everybody. John, thanks for showing out. We will see you next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a great week, everyone. And
okay. John's going to post the link to how to have a session with him. And I'll do the same thing. And our calendars have room for you over the next few days. So we'll see you later, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching, and volunteers as well.